What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we have round number 4 of the PTCGO tournament series, and we are playing against Dominic. I think it's the same. It looks like he's playing a Mega Mewtwo deck. There was Psychic and Colors, and he said good luck, and I'm gonna say good luck to you too. I know y'all can't see. I don't have chat on my PTCGO, as y'all know that, but here we go. Alright, so there's a mulligan from us. Now our opponent probably plays Parallel City, which is definitely something we have to watch out for. That's going to be the downside of this matchup, but can we beat this Mega Mewtwo deck or not with the Parallel City? That's going to be the big question. Oh, okay, oh no, we started with Shaman. That's bad, guys. Alright, so press done. And my opponent is going to go first as well, so they could get a turn 2 knockout owner, Shaman! Alright, so we're going to draw a card, and let's see, what does my opponent have? There's a Trubbish, alright, so Trubbish start for my opponent. Guys, you wonder why I'm wearing a beanie? 2 years ago, I saw 21 Pilots in concert for my second time. So, a little anniversary shout out to 21 Pilots. One of my favorite bands currently, but we see Ultra Ball, gun discard 2 cards from their hand. And let's see, what does our opponent get? Probably a Hoopa if they have it in their deck. I know these decks play Hoopa, like, unless they're playing something else. It might not be Mega Mewtwo Garb. We're just guessing they're playing Mega Mewtwo Garb. We don't know they're playing Mega Mewtwo Garb. But we'll see what does he discard with this Ultra Ball. But on my turn, I'm probably going to Ultra Ball discard in the train as well, get a Xerneas, Via Seeker for the in, play the in, get into a hand of 7, because I don't want to discard the Pawniard and everything like that. We see Ultra Ball discard Mega Turbo and a Garbodor, okie dokie. And I imagine if Hoopa's in the deck, we're going to see Hoopa come down, and we're going to see Scoundering search for like a Mewtwo, and maybe a Shaman. Like, they already have 5 of their hands, so maybe not. One thing we have to worry about as well is Shrine of Memories. Shrine of Memories could be really bad for us, especially as we start a Shaman. Oh, goodness. Because Shrine of Memories, if we don't knock out that guy, he can Shrine of Memories, hit us, or swap the damage. And there's Hoopa coming down. He is going to use that Scoundering and search for 3 EX Pokemon. And let's see, what does our opponent find? Is it Mewtwo? I mean, I imagine it's going to be like double Mewtwo and something else. Alright, and here comes the Scoundering. Let's see, what does my opponent playing? It's actually good at playing something else. Oh my goodness, look at that. 3 damage change Mewtwo's. The threat is real, guys. But I'm glad we're not playing against a Dark-Eyed Giratina deck. We played that twice already. There's an Ultra Ball, gun discard 2 cards. Discard the Via Seeker and the Mewtwo. That's very strange that they discarded Mewtwo. They probably play Super Rod. They played, okay, nope, another Mewtwo coming in their hand. Alright, so another Mewtwo. Alright, that's going to go down. And Shaman. Parallel City, okay, so they're going to bump our side down to 3. Shaman is set up for 5, okie dokie. Alright, so we're now bumped down to 3. But since they play Parallel City already, they might have less of those in their deck, which is great for us, actually. If only we can hit for Psychic Weakness. We don't have a Pokemon that does that. So into our turn, my opponent is just going to pass. No supporter card. There's a Xerneas. We're going to Ultra Ball, discard the in and Trainer's Mail. With this, we'll grab a Joltik. Yes, he's fine. Go ahead and we have 2 of those. Yeah, we both have 2 of each, so we'll grab Joltik first. It does have free trade for next turn if Shaman does get knocked out. We'll put Joltik and Via Seeker for it in. Both of us get into a hand of 6. I don't know if my opponent has a supporter card or not. They might have like a Link and something else. Well, they have a Link. They should have just played it down, right? Alright, so Skyfield, Volcanion. We're going to hold on to the Skyfield right now. We kind of need it. Okay, so we're going to train as well. We're looking for a Level Ball. Okay, there's an Ultra Ball and a Sycamore. So we'll grab the Sycamore, and hopefully this Training Ball gets us a Level Ball. That would be fantastic. So that we get a Pawniard next turn, and oh no, another Professor Sycamore. So we're not going to grab that. Put a Fairy Energy in this guy, and we're just going to end our turn onto our opponent's turn, okay? So there we go. Now, the only downside is they can't knock out the Shaman this turn. If 3, 6, 9, 12, he needs 3, 6, 9, 12. He needs 3 more energies on that Mewtwo. So a DC and a Mega Turbo will knock out our guy. There's a Train as well. Pokemon got top cards of their deck. But on our turn, we can like Skyfield, we can Max Elixir Volcanion, Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. Maybe get a DC Xerneas, maybe EXP share. And as long as we can streamline Xerneas, even if we have 3 bench Pokemon, we should still be A-okay and like keep 2-shot of these Mewtwo's. But unless they got that. Unless they got out Shrine of Memories. That's the downside. Shrine of Memories is where everything can go wrong. But hopefully they play like only 2 Parallel City. Because if they they put down Shrine of Memories, now Parallel City, we can still go down to 5 and put like have a full bench and knock out a Mega Mewtwo, which is still not a problem. We see an end going to their hand. Maybe should put down the Volcanion. But the reason why I put the Volcanion down right now is if I drew into a Shaman, we could play it next turn. while if we have Volcania down, we can't play Shaman. So that's why I opted not to do that. It might not seem like the best choice, but whatever. Let's see, what will our opponent do? He knows we have a Sycamore in our hand. He has it in as well. And let's see what's going to happen. And remember, this series is best 2 out of 3. There's a Psychic going to Mewtwo, okay. And we will see a Mega Evolve. Yeah, just Mega Evolve onto our turn. Alright, so what do we find? We get a Max Elixir. Alright, so Max Elixir number 1. Okay, looks like we won't get anything. We will Max Elixir number 2. We'll get a Fairy June, this guy. Alright. We'll put down a Skyfield. We'll put down Volcanion, and we'll Juniper discard our hand, a Sycamore discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. There's a Fairy Energy, Ultra Ball, whatever. Alright, so we can put down Xerneas. Ultra Ball, discard double Fairy Energy. With this, we'll grab another Shaman. Alright. We will put a DCE on this guy, and then we'll Shaman instead of 4, because we're not really going to attack this turn. We want to attack once we knock out this Mewtwo, and hopefully with this, we find a... Oh, okay, that's not good. Alright, so Ultra Ball, discard, switch, and a Fairy Energy is another Fairy Energy down the drain, which could be really bad for us. We'll grab a Poniard, okay. We'll put that guy down, and we're just going to pass on to our opponent's turn. Alright, so if he takes a knockout, we can swing with Xerneas, and he has an in. We know he has an in his hand, which could be great for us. And if he plays down Skyfield, that's actually going to be bad, because I want him to knock out the active, and then we send in a Xerneas, because once that happens, we'll have a full bench. If he bumps the Skyfield, like with the Shrine of Memories, we're okay that way. We could maybe bump the Shaman regardless, because 36, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22. So that could be a knockout, yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 3, 21, 22. So yeah, that could be a knockout regardless, even with Shaman gone. So maybe we could knock it out with only 4 bench Pokemon. But let's see what our opponent is doing. They are taking a second. We are down 3 Fairy Energies. I think we play 7 total. There's a Lysander. Gonna bring up the Xerneas. Okay. There's a Shrine of Members coming down. So we're actually gonna bump a Shaman. That's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's fine with me. So DCCD active, okay. So 3, 6, 9, 12. That would knock us out. So a Mewtwo coming up, and hopefully with top deck something. Alright, so Mewtwo gonna come up, gonna swing, and if we top deck a Sycamore, we're gonna be in really good shape. So 130 coming down. Oh my goodness, so we top deck a VS Seeker or Sycamore, we can knock out this Mewtwo. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's see, what do we get? Let's go. Come on, baby. Get the top deck of the century and a DCE. It's not good, guys. Alright, so put down a Xerneas. We will put a Fairy Energy on the active. We'll go for a Rainbow Force. Oh no! I should have bumped the Shrine of Memories. Oh no! If he has another Psychic Energy, he can. Oh no! He can damage swap. Oh my goodness, guys, that was misplay. All right, so we should have Skyfield DCE next turn to Sky Return to knock out the Mega Mewtwo. That was a huge misplay on my part. Oh my goodness! Okay, there's Psychic Energy, so we can see a damage swap. Oh my goodness, we should have. I don't know why I didn't put down the Skyfield. All right. Alright, whatever, guys, we got this. Alright, so we'll send Shebe. Oh my goodness, we're down double Max Elixir already too. Alright, so Joltik, we'll put down Joltik, we'll DC the active, we'll Sky Return for 30. Oh my goodness, if we send Joltik, it just gets popped for a knockout with damage change. Alright, we send a Volcanion. Alright, so on opponent's turn. Oh, goodness, guys. It's not going good right now. It is not like, oh, my goodness. It's going bad right now. Alright. It's going bad right now. 3, 6, 9. Oh, man. Yeah, we probably lost this game. Like, I know it's weird to say that already, but we probably lost this already. Alright, we just gotta hope we top deck it in, get down Xerneas. Like, we gotta DC the Xerneas, Skyfield, Shaman, set up for a bunch of cards, and then in my opponent does a low hand size, and that's what we have to do. And then hope they don't have a Lysander. Mewtwo cannot knock out Volcanion this turn unless they have some crazy play. There's a VS Seeker for Lysander. Probably gonna bring that Joltik up. And go down 3 prize cards. How many VS Seekers is down though? 2 VS Seekers and no support cards have been played, okay? I mean, besides Lysander. Now he can Lysander Joltik, do the damage change, knock us out. Which is bad. Obviously, it's real bad. But maybe it'll be okay. There's a Lysander. Gonna bring up the Xerneas, actually, okay. Okay, that's why. He's going to knock us out. He's going to do a ton of damage this turn with that Mewtwo. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright, Psychic Immunity for the knockout. Whatever. Alright, so 160. So now we have 3 Xerneas in the discard pile. Alright, so instead of Joltik. Alright, on to our turn. What do we get? Where is somebody to hit that guy for a ton of damage? Alright, Galvantula will come down. Put down Skyfield. Play down Shebe, set it for 5 new cards. Let's see, can we find an in or not? It's my big question. So Shebe set up. Alright, there's a Bisharp. We can Super Rod to shuffle back in these 1, 2, and 3. Oh man. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Oh, do we do that or not? 4, 5, 6. Okay. No, YOLO, those. Okay, we'll do that. We'll put down Galvantula, and we'll via Seeker for an in. Alright, so there we go. We'll grab an in. We'll put our shuffle the hands of deck, and let's see what's going to happen. Can we find a Xerneas and an energy attachment for the turn? No, we can't. Alright, that's not good. Alright. We'll send a Floatstone on this guy. We can't even double throw this turn, which is something we could do. So Floatstone on this guy. We could double throw, but then just gets knocked out. And we'll just end our turn. Opponent will have to Psychic Infinity to knock us out. Things are looking terrible for us, guys. Oh my goodness, what has happened? I don't know. I don't know what's happened, guys. We have gone downhill so quick. Like, we were doing good. And I mean, we were only doing good this game at all. But it's okay. It is best 2 out of 3. So we'll play 2 more games after this. I'm pretty sure we lost this game. There's another DC going to the active. Via Seeker for a Lysander, gonna be a Volcanion and knock it out. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22. Yes, 220 damage, and oh yeah, we're gonna lose this game now because we can't knock out Mewtwo next turn. Yeah, we can't knock out the Mewtwo. He's gonna Lysander, bring up the Volcanion, knock it out. We can't do anything about Mewtwo. He's gonna knock out whoever next turn, and we will lose this game unless we have a way to paralyze it, but we don't. Yep. All right, well, okay, we have a plan. Never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. If we type like a Lysander, we can. Nobody has free trade either. Alright, if we type like a Lysander, we can bring up the Hoopa and maybe get stuck in the axe spot. Alright, now we play Sycamore. Alright, so we'll just end our turn out to our opponent's turn. Alright, I'll go first to game 2. Alright, so that was not good. That was not good at all, guys. That was really bad. Psychic Infinity for knockout. We'll go game number 2. It is best 2 out of 3. And let's see what's gonna happen. Press done. We'll go back here. Challenge. Rainbow Road. Alright, guys, so game number 2. Let's see what's going to happen. Hopefully we get set up. My opponent didn't even play a Sycamore or an in or anything. They had an in, they just kind of sat there and just like, yeah, I'm just going to keep Psychic Infinity for a ton of damage and call it a day. Alright, but here we go. Game number 2. Let's see what's going to happen. Playing against Pork and Beans, or I think it's what, Dominic. Alright, so there we go. Oh, he sent me a challenge instead. Alright, so whatever, we'll do this. Go down. Where is it at? Okay, there's Rainbow Road, and we'll accept on to game number 2. Let's see what happens, guys. Can we win this one and go to game number 3? Alright, guys, can we make the comeback? We have to win 2 in a row, and we'll call heads like always. And let's see what... Okay, tell us. We're going first, regardless. That's how best 2 out of 3 works. They're choosing who goes first, and we will go first. Alright. So on our turn, what do we get? Alright, so there's a Xerneas. Luckily, he cannot attack us on the first turn, so we'll put down Xerneas. We'll put down Pawniard. And we'll have to Psychic to deactive, so press done. And let's see, what does my opponent have? There is a Mewtwo, so put this guy down, and we will just pass on to our opponent's turn. That's not good, guys. That's bad. But we can knock out Mewtwo next turn if we get a full bench. That's the thing. We get a full bench, we can knock it out. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards. Going to get a Hoop out. Going to use Scoundrel Research for 3 EX Pokemon. We might have to wait a second. Alright, there we go. Discard a Psychic and a Garbodor, which is great for his Mega Turbos, if he does get that in play. Shadow Shock can do 30 to our Xerneas, which I'm not too scared about. We just gotta hope we hit a supporter card. If we hit a supporter card, we might be okay. If not, we might retreat to the Pawniard and cry, because we have a bad hand. Which, I mean, currently we're 3-0, so if we lose this, we'll be 3-1. We still have 2 more rounds, so if we win the next 2, we'll still go top 8. There's a Hoopa, so use Scoundrel Search for 3 EX Pokemon. And let's see, what does the Hoopa find my opponent? So here goes Scoundrel, and let's see what's going to happen. What my opponent gets. Alright, so Shaman and Mewtwo. Okay, so just those 2, okay. Maybe they prize more Mewtwo's or something, or maybe they have like multiple Mewtwo's in their hand. So Trainer Smell, go to the top 4 cards of their deck, okay. There's a Mewtwo Spirit Link. Could put down the active, but man, they put down the active. We could knock it out next turn. The opponent commit that to Mewtwo coming down. Maybe he links the bench. That might seem like you can always be scared of Mewtwo getting knocked out. Yeah. Because full bench with the Volcania is a knockout to... Yeah, that can knock out a Mewtwo. So let's see where to put this link at. But maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we'll just stop doing nothing and just be bad in general. But Spearlink going to the bench. Seamus set up for 3 new cards. And let's see, what does our opponent get? Alright, guys. Will we see a Parallel City? Will we see it in? Opponent doesn't play supporter cards, I guess, because we didn't see any last game besides a Lysander, which worked out perfectly for them. Alright, and they haven't played an Energy yet either. They discarded the one earlier, so maybe they have another one in their hand. Let's see, what will our opponent do? Now, hopefully, like, the best hand is we get, like, an in or something. We get, like, Xerneas, we get a DCE, we get a full bench, all that good stuff. See, Ultra Ball discarding some cards. Probably getting another Shaman, I imagine. Yep, Shaman coming down again. Gonna set it for 3 more cards. This card's another VS Seeker, so the other cards in his hand must be somewhat useful. There's a Trainer's Mail, going to the top cards of their deck. And let's see, what does my opponent get? There's another Spearlink. You put it on the active if they want to. And let's see, does it go down? Yep, Spearlink on the active, okay. And we'll see a Floatstone going down to a Hoopa. And we'll see Shaman set it for 5 new cards. Let's see, what does my opponent get with that, okay. I'm going to put those 5 in their hand. Alrighty, guys, and does want to find a supporter card. Hopefully they play in. I mean, they didn't play any last turn, which worked out perfectly for them. And just pass on to our turn, we get a Volcanion. That we wanted, guys. Alright. Alright, guys, so put down Volcanion. We'll put a Floatstone on the active. Retreat. In our turn? Yep, alright, so alright, so my opponent's turn, they're gonna draw a card. Things are going great, they're going perfect, guys. Don't worry, we got something. And just a Mega Evolve. Alright, so we can, okay, never mind. We can't knock it out next turn. There's no way we can knock out Mewtwo next turn, I don't think. Alright, so Mewtwo come down. Things looking bad, guys. They're looking real bad. We need a supporter card. We need something. Trainer's Mail, Ultra Ball, Sycamore, in. Any of those cards would be great. Alright, so let's see. What does my opponent do here? Will he actually play a supporter card or not this game? That's the big question. We see an in. There's a Lysander, okay. Gonna bring that Volcanion. A DC to the active. We'll see Psychic Affinity for 70. Another Mega Mewtwo come down, okay. So it's Psychic Affinity for 70. Alright, guys, let's see. Hopefully we top deck something here. Come on our turn. What do we get? Alright, so we end our turn. On to our opponent's turn. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. So that's like it for 70. Alright, on our turn, what do we get? Alright, there we go. So put down Skyfield. We'll play it in. Gonna get both of us 6 new cards and see what kind of turn can we have right now with this in. And we don't have anything. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Alright, so we'll just end our turn. On to our opponent's turn. Pokemon, help please. Please help. 21 Pals give me bad luck right now, guys. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. Alright. We just gotta believe. How are we gonna do this, guys? Alright. So, it's like you're that guy, okay. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's see. So, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, we need this Volcanion to knock out this Mewtwo. Like, this Mega Mewtwo. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so sit a Pawniard. Okay, so on our turn. Alright, why do we sit a Pawniard? Like, why should I shoot a Xerneas? He has the Flowstone. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We are making misplays at the wazoo, so we won't grab anything. I guess we'll play an in. Yep, I'm gonna play an in. Go down to 4 prize cards. We'll get 6. Solid. We still don't have anything. Alright, so we'll Love Ball to get out a Joltik. We'll put a Joltik down. We will put a Fairdew on this guy. We'll put a Fairdew on this guy, and we'll end our turn up to our opponent's turn, okay? So to our opponent's turn, what we could do next turn is something crazy. We can do something crazy next turn. I don't know if it's a good play or not, but I really want to snipe those Shea Base. So here we go, Mega Turbo, okay. Gonna put a Psychic to the active, okay. 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he actually needed that to knock us out. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, he actually needed that to knock us out, okay? Whatever. Alright, guys, we gotta believe. We gotta believe this turn. Hopefully, he's gonna take a knockout, go down to 3. We are going to Galvantula. We're gonna set up Xerneas this turn. There's a Sycamore. Okay, his first supported card being played and is a Sycamore. Gonna discard a Mewtwo, some other stuff. Okay. And let's see, what will my opponent do this turn? Hopefully we top deck a Xerneas so we can play EXP here, because I really want to dig for a bunch of cards. Alright, guys. Yeah, we might have to do that. We still haven't seen... Have we even seen an Ultra Ball yet? No, we haven't. So top deck Ultra Ball could be great. Oh, no, if we top deck Ultra Ball, that would not be great. Then discard Galvantula. We just need top deck Xerneas. Like, we top deck Xerneas will be A-okay. Then we can start streamlining the attacks. Alright, so let's see what... My opponent's probably going for Psychic Infinity. Mewtwo Spilling going to Shebe, okay. There's Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Going out 3 price cards. There's 80 damage. We're going to zip Xerneas turn. We're not going to misplay. So go Xerneas. On our turn, what do we get? There's an Ultra Ball. Oh my goodness. I just said I got... Whatever, guys. Ultra Ball, discard Galvantula and the Sycamore. Okay. With this, we'll get out a Xerneas. Alright, you have another Galvantula in the deck. So we'll grab Xerneas. We'll put that guy down, put down an EXP share, and we'll via Seeker for it in, give us my opponent 3, and we get 6 new cards. Let's see what can we find with this in. Hopefully it's a DC, some other stuff, or it is going to be, okay. Alright, so we'll Trainer Smell. Grab nothing. We will Stone a Joltik, and we'll Shaman set up for 3, okay. Come to me, Shebe. Don't let me down, buddy. Please give me something good. Alright, so we XP this guy. We'll Shaman set up for 2. Okay. Galvantula DC would be perfect right here. Well, there's a DC. Alright, so put a DC in the active. We'll go for the Rainbow Force. Alright. That'll do some damage, but man, if he plays damage change, we're in trouble. Alright, so 100 damage. On to my opponent's turn. If he has a... Well, actually, damage change doesn't knock us out. So I'd actually be okay with that. Alright, so let's see what does my opponent do here. We might be able to take a knockout next turn. We might be able to do it, guys. Alright. So he's going to 2 price cards. There's a Shiny Members coming down, which he can, like I said, he can damage swap, which will not knock us out. So that's good. So, how many VS Seekers has our opponent played? Just 1 VS Seeker, 2 Sycamores, 1 Lysander, okay. 2 Trainer Smell. Let's do a Lysander. No Lysander discard ball. I mean, it would take a knockout regardless. I was trying to figure out how to knock out these Shamans. Like, I kind of want to go for Galvantula, snipe both Shamans for 60, which could be really cute. There's a Psychic Energy active. Okay, he might go for a damage swap, which still doesn't knock us out, so I'm actually okay with this. Let's see what he does. Let's see what does my opponent do here. So it's like, oh no, gonna go for Psychic Infinity. Okay, so we're gonna move a Fair Energy from this guy to this guy. All right. We'll send him the Joltik because it does have the free retreat because the Flowstone and because of the free retreat. And on our turn, what do we get? We get it switch. So we'll play it in. Yeah, we're gonna play it in. Okay, so we're gonna play it in. My opponent can have a knockout next turn, so we need to find. Okay. There's a. All right, so we have a knockout this turn. That's great. So we knock Galvantula. We will put down Xerneas. We will Max Elixir. Get a Fair Energy on this guy. We will put a DC on this guy. We will retreat. And we will take a knockout. They'll do 120 damage. We'll knock out the active. We'll go down to 4 prize cards. Alright, so 130. Sorry about that. Alright, so we go down to 4. And let's see, what are our 2 cards? There is a Bisharp and a Joltik, okay. And I imagine Mewtwo will, okay, Hoopa coming up, whatever. And does my opponent have a way to knock out Shaman this turn? So I'm going to draw a card. And can we do 210 damage is the big question. And, okay, there's a Psychic Energy, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Flowstone going to Shaman. We'll go down to 4, and he goes down to 2. And hopefully we get something good off these 2 cards. There's a Switch, VS Seeker, and an Energy, okay. But we need a DC this turn. Alright, guys, so there's switch into the Mewtwo. Alright, guys, can we take a knockout this turn or not? So Psychic Infinity for a ton of damage. 160. We'll move a Fair Energy from this onto Shaman. There you go, Shaman. You get a little energy. Alright. We top deck Lysander. We could maybe... no. Onto our turn. Alright, so there's a Sycamore. Alright. So we have to go for the Sycamore, right, guys? We have to play Sycamore. We have to get a new hand of 7 and maybe knock out this active. So a Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, so we get Skyfield. Put down Joltik. No, we should have put Jolt. Oh, put down Joltik with misplay. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we should have Ultra Ball the Joltik away. Alright, so Ultra Ball. Discard 1 and 2. Okay. Get a Pawniard. If he has a Lysander, he wins now. He can just bring it to Joltik and win the game. Oh no, I mean he wins regardless because he's got Vantula. Alright, so we're gonna free treat. 3, 6, 9. So we're gonna send up the Shaman. And we'll end our turn to our opponent's turn, alright? So on my opponent's turn, okay. Alright, so let's see, what do they have? Do they have a Lysander or not? Oh, man. I mean, regardless, they have the win. There's a DC, so 3, 6, 9, 12. That will win the game. Oh, my goodness. Alright, guys, so that was not the best game for sure. Like, those were bad games for us. Like, oh, my goodness. So there we go, guys. We did lose, so we're currently 3-1 in this Pokemon series. Just didn't get set of those games, which does happen sometimes. But, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. You can see why Mega Mewtwo is a strong deck. But really, we just didn't, I mean, we only attacked like once, right? I'm trying to see. Can't see stats. Yeah, we attacked like maybe twice out of those games. But, I mean, it happens, whatever. That's how Pokemon goes. But it's okay, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to see the past 2 games, or past 3 games with Rainbow Road, make sure you check out those other games as well. We are 3-1, 2 more games left to go. Alright, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.